So it's the second time now. These fucking filters with the bolt on the end has screwed me. Look at this shit. It's a good thing I fucking noticed at the gas station. Hey there guys, Ironic Rebound here. Public service announcement for you folks. Don't buy K&N oil filters unless you want a messed up day. So I've had 3 different instances now so far where K&N oil filters have failed me. Now that's the K&N for this bike, this model, maybe a specific batch. I bought them all at the same time. I bought them all online from a reputable retailer. So I'm assuming they aren't knockoffs, they're the real deal. And on the first occasion, hold on. I'd like to start off by saying that I have always hand tightened my filters. I've never put a wrench or an oil filter wrench or a socket on my filter to tighten it. And so yeah, these are the specific filters by K&N that have a welded on nut, and that nut is so that you can get a socket on that filter in order for speedy removal if it gets wedged on there, which is normally the case. Now in every instance I have hand tightened the filters only. I get them on as snug as I can by hand, make sure they're nice and clean so I've got a good grip on them. And I've done this for many years on cars and on my previous bike and on this bike until now with no issues whatsoever, no leaking from the seal, no leaking from anywhere on the body of the filter. So there you have that anyway. So on the first occasion I put the filter on, one of the first oil changes I did on this bike, 43,800 kilometers. And on the first change I noticed a very minor leak. Like the bike sitting overnight, I would have maybe 1 drop of oil, like maybe 8 hours, I'd have 1 little drop that would show up. And I touched the bottom of the filter and I just noticed a bit of oily sort of buildup. Again, or first off on the nut that's on the end of this filter. So the second such time, I pulled into a gas station not far from my house, and I looked down to my left, and what did I see? I see this growing puddle of oil. So obviously got off and noticed it was pissing from the weld that holds the nuts onto the nut onto the filter body. The fuck? So apparently these fucking filters, the second time now, piss oil all over. That shit. Of course, at the gas station. I don't know if you can see that, but that is actually cracked, like it's sheared right in there. See that white in there? So I don't know what the fuck happened. Now I don't tighten it on with the bolt, I take it off with the bolt. Hand tightened only K&N. And that's some bullshit. So that scuffing is from when I took it off, but that's fucked up. That's some fucked up shit right there. So I thought, maybe it's like a fluke. Maybe it's just like a one-off yet again. So I had one more K&N oil filter, and I thought, let me put it on there. So then I proceeded to ride, and then I noticed I was doing a couple, you know, moderate launches at the light, and I was losing a ton of traction. Like my rear tire was in sand. Did this once, did this twice, and then I looked down and back, and my tire's covered in oil.
A few inches later.
Fuck. Again. Fucking filters, man. This fucking shit is happening. What the fuck? This time actually had it all over my fucking rear tire. Almost fucking wiped out a couple times. Fucking. So I walked it over to a nearby gas station, luckily, and again it proceeded to dump out, you know, 2/3 of the oil in the from the bike all over the floor. Again, same issue, leaking from the welds, or the seam had cracked where the bolt is, or the nut is welded to the body of the oil filter housing. I'm like, what the hell? So since then I've contacted K&N. They have asked for some pictures, which I'll provide them. I posted up some stuff on Instagram. I'll put up a couple clips in here as we go. But yeah, I mean, definitely watch out for these things, people. If this thing goes on you while you're on a lean, while you're on the highway, you're gonna have a really messed up day. I don't know what K&N would do in those cases. I can't imagine they're going to reimburse you an entire bike. It just seems ludicrous that we'd have to worry about something like this. But definitely be on the lookout. Always be checking that filter. I always give it a good once over before any decent ride. Checking my tires, checking my filter, checking coolant levels, things like that. You want to definitely make sure that you're okay. I know that there's at least one guy on Instagram I've seen, Throttle Lock TV, I think his name is, or his handle is. He actually had it go on him while on the track, so I can imagine he laid down his bike as a result. But yeah, this is something I just had to let everybody know. Please keep an eye out. Please be careful. Ride safe out there. There's enough variables out there trying to kill you that we don't need our own oil filters failing on us as well. So that's it, guys. We'll talk to you soon. I'll try to keep the cursing to a minimum on this one so that the wonderful YouTube verse doesn't continue to demonetize all my videos, and they have demonetized, oh that godlike me, that they've demonetized a few of my videos, so a few being 60 that I know so far. And yeah, so definitely going to be keeping censoring myself just a little bit, being a little more conservative with my tags and whatnot. But yeah, peace out, boys and girls. Ride safe, and we'll see you on the next one.